same accrued expense account for both debit and credit. You're going to see how that's reflected on the actual posting later on, right? And then we define the period frequency. So we want to lease out across 12 months. So that's why I put 12 monthly. And then for voucher, the best practice is to define a new voucher for each accrual transaction. So what does that mean? Initially, we book the total prepaid expenses for the whole year, right? And now on monthly basis, system is going to generate an automatic entry for that monthly transaction. Now it's asking you, do you want to have new voucher for each monthly transaction, or you just want to reuse the same voucher? So best practice, we assume we want to use this new voucher for each transaction. That way on monthly basis, you have a new voucher assigned. And moving on, you have this number sequence code. This is like AP invoice voucher. It's really not a big deal. You can select a specific voucher for tracking purposes. And accrual basis. So for this, you have the possibility to define based on calendar or fiscal calendar or a specific allocation key. So what's the difference? Let's say if I have a company using fiscal calendar, meaning starting from the 1st of April till the end of March. And for my specific allocation, the allocation happens in January instead of the fiscal starting point from 1st of April. So in that case, you have the difference between your calendar year and the fiscal year. So you have the possibility and flexibility to define for the specific allocation which calendar we should be using. So this is the guidance for the system to understand what is the monthly date range it should use, right? So currently I'm going to use this calendar. And then moving on, you can post the transactions on monthly basis, or you only want to post on quarterly basis or weekly. So you can define it here. And also let the system know when do you want to post the monthly entry. At the beginning of the month, 1/1/2025, or at the end of the month, 1/31/2025, or in the middle, right? And finally, here is the kind of the allocation or spread method. So you can do evenly. So this is our case, right? Spread out across 12 months evenly. Or you can also be based on the number of days. So it's kind of the prorate, but let's deal with the most straightforward one at first. So evenly, right? Now, with everything set up, I can save it.